Hey everyone, welcome to Scribble Time with Panda. I am your host Nolan, and today's theme is going to be flight. So we'll be drawing pandas flying, or trying to fly. Let's get started. Hope you all are doing well today. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, and we are going to be dabbling in some pandas here. Let's do this one's a bit more free-flowing, and I'm going to start with something that is a bit what's pretty unconventional. How about we do a panda just getting carried away. So hope you're all staying happy and healthy. It's I got my coffee with me, so it will. Let me see here. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my pose here. I'm going to go with something a little bit more. Got to clear out that silhouette right there. But if you have an idea based on the theme that you would like for me to draw, feel free to mention it in the chat, or if there's other topics you would like for me to draw on this channel, please provide your suggestion in the comments below in the video. I do check them out. It might take me a while, but I do check them out. I got a lot of coloring sheets that I need to add to the website, so be patient with me. I appreciate that. It's can be a bit difficult. I just had a glut of orders that I was packing up last night, so I was up to 4 a.m. and I got them all packed up. Now I just have to go to the post office, have a few meetings to attend to, but afterwards, for those of you who made your orders in the last few days, I appreciate your patience and your business as well. So we got ourselves one umbrella panda. Next, let's go and draw something a little bit more free-flowing. I'm going to draw a more fantastic type of machines. So this will be a little bit more fun to doodle. I do need to study more airplane mechanic airplane drawings to kind of get a better idea of what's actually inside of an engine. So I'm going to just dive into my own mental library and try to pick out stuff that I think would make it feel like a real airplane. So for those of you who might be wondering what if I'm looking at some reference this time, I'm not. So I'm going to just do this free flowing. It's actually been a while since I've done a drawing like this where it's more relaxed and I don't have to be so worried about the final product. It's just that I have to make sure that it communicates that it's an airplane, that's all, or it has something to do with flight, and that's my main idea. So I'm going to try to make sure that airplane feels like that. Push this airplane a little bit more this way. I'm gonna put a little cockpit here. Maybe this is going to be more of a Seussian type of aircraft. A little bit, just kind of this round shape here. Welcome, Nate. Gift of God has arrived. You're saying you're a gift of God? Yes, you are, Nate. Nate in the chat and I have had some great some cool chats lately. I'm not going to go into detail here just because it may be a bit what's the word, boring. Or it's a little bit more heady than a show about pandas. So I'm gonna hold off on that because we had some really great talking points together. So, oh, that's right. Yeah, I was like, well, you think like it's so high and mighty. I mean, I'm a gift of God too. But I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're being productive. you're staying sane, staying healthy. Let me see here. I don't think Buxton. I haven't drawn Buxton for a while. Let's get him in here too. Everybody's flying an airplane. Well, everybody's having trouble being productive these days, I'm sure. Although, you know, there's definitely some potential change with that. We'll see. So for anybody who has any questions in the chat, all but 2 people, feel free to just send the messages right over, and I'll try to get to them as I can. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with something a bit more kind of feels a little bit blobby. I don't know. I'm just gonna make something up. We'll see. This will be interesting. I have no plan for what I'm drawing right now. I'm just putting out shapes and hopes that something turns out okay. But we'll see what happens. I was gonna say Miyazaki-esque, but these are definitely not Miyazaki type of aircraft. But I'm trying to get there in terms of drawing something somewhat coherent but also organic too. You know, how about we put another propeller right here? The seat's gonna be a bit here. Excuse me. I guess these little pressure bulbs gotta cool off the engine, so let's add some cooling grates. By the way, I'm probably not the best airplane designer out there. This thing would sink like rock. And there's like little smudges, little rivets and details that kind of just make the drawing kind of feel alive. So I'm just gonna add some smudges here. Not trying to make it too messy, but definitely make it fun. And he says, I want to see a panda confront a horde of ninja nuns with nothing but nunchucks. Caption, how many nuns would a nunchuck chuck if a nunchuck could chuck nuns? Chucks. I had that last one, obviously. I would be hopeful that I would faithfully depict the pious nature of nunchucking nuns. It sounds like a Pictionary prompt, or Brainiac, or Cranium, or something like that. Nunchucking nuns, or nunchucking nuns, chucking nuns. Nunchucking nuns. One of those. It's gonna be. Yeah, just leave it there. Yeah. I feel like you should put something like I don't know. Oh, that's right, there's an engine here. I forgot to put that. Whoops. I'll rectify that. This would be kind of fun to put on a shirt, right? I mean, I'm not too terribly happy with the piece, but I think it's interesting. I think it's high time I get a cup of coffee. Okay, I'm going to do the nunchucks. How about that? I know it. I mean, let's do. I mean, it's flight, so let's do a bunch of skydiving, nuns, chucking nuns. How about that? Or maybe I'll save that for another time. I'll do gags. Maybe for this one we can do what's another flight? Let's do balloons. Okay. I'm going to switch this up. How about this? I've kind of done this drawing before, but I'll do it again for the sake of those who may not have seen it. think I need to go like this. Yeah. That's feeling a little bit better. And just go disconnect this. get ourselves that. What else could be flight? Flight can be or maybe I need to include this. I don't know what a helicopter really looks like, so you're gonna see a lot of mistakes with this, I'm sure. I should probably give him like instrument controls, right? Probably a good idea. Let's give him an instrument panel right about... I don't know. He doesn't need an instrument panel. He's a talented panda. He can do it. Alright, we have time for one more. Let's do something that feels like flight. Alright. That's right. Well, sort of a super panda. You'll see in a bit. We can resume our chat after after the stream. Although I have a meeting coming up right after this, so I have to wait a few minutes. But you know, if you're around, it'd be cool. Nope, it's not Iron Panda. Kind of drawn enough Marvel stuff for now. I'm gonna take a little break from it. Maybe in another future one. But I'm just giving them free publicity right now. Hey Hector, welcome to the end of the stream. What's up, Lawrence? Yeah, Hector, so you're saying this time is a bit difficult for you to make. Are there any other times that you find a little bit easier that would be a bit easier? Because I know you're in Florida, or I forgot, Texas or Florida? I forgot which one. I think you said maybe it's that you grew up in Florida. But I've been thinking about it because I think I don't get quite as much attendance these days, and part of it was just so I can get some availability in the morning. Sometimes I might make it onto Jason's stream, but lately it's kind of been a bit challenging to get out of the gate in the morning these days. I've actually switched my sleep schedule again to try to get some more time in. So, but I also realized, like, it also depends on what people are doing right now too, and what works for them. But I'm always open for suggestions. Oh, you're in Florida. That's right. Okay. One of these days I should visit Florida. I've only visited Miami during the layover to Peru. I did a layover from Cancun, so I had to fly up to Miami first and then fly out to Peru. I figured since I was in Cancun, my wife and I were thinking, oh, since we're already in Cancun, it should, the flight should be easy. But then once we booked the tickets, we realized, wait, we have to go back all the way up and then fly all the way back down. It's a pretty long trip, actually. A lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But cool place. I would visit again. It's just very chill. Although I would spend more time in Lima. I didn't get much time to go there. Mostly because we couldn't get the time. I mean, we should, thinking back, I was like, I should have just spent the time to do it, but fortunately we did not. I am in Seattle. That's correct. Yeah. I want to get traveling again, although I kind of have to get the finances in order. Kind of have to resolve tax season first, and then we'll see what other monies are still available since I lost all my conventions this year. There's other ways to go about it, so we'll see. But I'm pretty optimistic about how to move forward. Just gotta create more stuff. Okay. Well, that's the end of our session. I have a meeting coming up, so thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me for the short bit. This is our flight series, so we have a panda. Let's add some, add some clouds. That's a nice little cheat you can do if you want to make things feel like you're really high up, is you just add some birds. Yeah, it feels a little bit even Steven. We have our airplane, a pretty rad airplane, I might add. I probably don't need that part. Then we got our balloon, our helicopter. Oh, you know what? We should put some, well, no, I'll just leave it. And I think I need to just clarify this a little bit more. How about this? Yeah. And then our slingshot. So cool. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out. If you guys have any questions, or if you like what you see, please like this video, and also comment below if you have any new suggestions for topics for future Scribble time. So I am Nolan Lee, and I'm an independent artist based in Seattle. So feel free to visit my site at punchingpandas.com. You can download these coloring sheets at punchingpandas.com/scribbletime. And they will be available probably, I'm going to promise this time they'll be available like later today. My schedule is a little bit freer later this afternoon, so they'll be up. Anyways, thanks again, and you guys have a great rest of the day. Cheers.